Dear everyone, thanks for joining us on our first annual cooperative event, Sai Time 2022. I'm Arthur Lee, the founder and CEO of SAI.TECH, and I hope you will enjoy today's sharing. Okay, let's get started. I'm gonna start by introducing my academic background, which leads me to create this company and its business. I majored in energy and environmental engineering system in Zhejiang University, where I learned about the thermodynamics, which I believe is the fundamental theory of energy and our world. Based on it, I also developed my own philosophy called energism, which actually was first introduced by a German chemist who won the Nobel Prize 100 years ago. Mr. Helmholtz is one of the founders who found the first law of thermodynamics, which is also known as law of conservation of energy, states that energy cannot be created or destroyed. The total quantity of energy in the universe stays the same. Mr. Clausius is one of the founders who presented the second law, which establishes the concept of entropy and proves that entropy always increases in an isolated system. Hot things tend to be cool unless you input new energy to keep it hot. It means creating value is the process of consuming energy. We have to use energy to produce negative entropy. And Mr. Nernst presented the third law. It describes the condition of temperature and predicts that we could never reach absolute 0 Kelvin. Finally, we come to energism, which was presented by Mr. Ostwald, states that energy itself is the only fundamental in the universe. It can really inspire us because we are now under great climate change challenge. The society is empowered by energy. We need more innovation to enhance the efficiency and explore sustainable energy. The world has experienced 3 industrial revolutions. Each revolution is powered by better quality energy. Coal, petrol, and natural gas, together called fossil fuel, have greater energy density compared to wood. And we learned how to exploit and burn more fossil fuels over the years, and handwork was replaced by steamer. The discovery of electricity, which quality is much higher than fossil fuels and easy to be controlled precisely, brought us into the second revolution. In the meanwhile, so much carbon emission is produced, which is disorder to our planet. However, with the development of semiconductors and computer, we have become able to convey information and value through the transmission of electrons rather than atoms, which leads to the huge savings in energy and the breakthrough of time and space. As our demand for computing power is increasing, our planet cannot afford burning more fossil fuel for electricity. But energy is limited. Even in computing industry, we need to shift our dependence on unsustainable fossil fuels to clean energy and make computing sustainable. In the third revolution, we also know silicon-based world is not more efficient in all aspects than a carbon-based world. Just compare now with the time when we had to wait for a month to send a letter. We need greater innovation to find more energy and improve energy efficiency to power a silicon-based future, or technically our computing activities. So let's dive into the computing process, in which we will focus on the process of Bitcoin mining. Bitcoin mining is the same procedure as other kinds of computing. We need to take the cost of mining rigs and electricity mainly. This formula explicates the process in a simplified way. Electricity plus data as input, converted by chips and its embedded algorithms, gives us computing results, which is value, such as validation of Bitcoin transactions, and then heat. In fact, since chips are just resistors, from an energy perspective, they transform 99% of electricity into heat. It's great thermal efficiency, because most traditional fossil fuel boiler systems that we are still using only have efficiencies of 65 to 70%.
With no doubt, electricity is the major cost of computing. Currently, traditional data centers consume 1% of total electricity output globally, which is expected to grow to 3 to 13% in 2030. Although challenged by most people, the Bitcoin mining data centers are together accounting for 0.5% consumption of global electricity usage today, with 74% clean energy penetration rate, which is much higher comparing to any other industries.
An undervalued part of this process is the waste heat, where Sai's innovation comes from. Any chips or data centers need cooling, because chips are resistors that convert 99% of electricity into heat. Most of traditional data centers are still using air cooling or fan cooling, which is a low efficient of cooling method with average PoE above 1.5, which means 1 part electricity for computing requires 0.5 parts for cooling. On the other hand, our entire world requires a lot of heat, like warm and cozy rooms, airports, greenhouses. We actually use 50% of total energy to get heating services, and around 40% of global carbon emissions are generated by that procedure. Satoshi Nakamoto, the person who developed Bitcoin and released the Bitcoin white paper, proposed a prediction on Bitcoin Talk a decade ago. In his prediction, he explains the heat from your computer is not wasted if you use it to heat your home. If you are using electric heating where you live, then your computer's heat isn't a waste. The heating cost is equal if you use the heat from your computer. If you use cheaper heating methods, the waste is merely the difference in cost. If it is summer and you are using an air conditioner, then it's twice. Bitcoin generation should end up where it's cheapest. Maybe that will be in cold climates, where there's electric heat, where it would be essentially free. This prediction from 12 years ago is no longer an imaginary future. Through years of practice, Sai has realized this vision through recycling heat and energy. Next, I will show you a corporate video to learn more about Sai.
Sai is a Bitcoin innovation-driven, clean tech company that provides cutting-edge energy-saving solutions, bilaterally integrating the Bitcoin mining, heating, and power industries. The company name SAI are the initial letters of 3 words, representing our philosophies: sustainable, available, and innovative. Bitcoin is digital gold. This innovative cryptocurrency system, underpinned by decentralized blockchain technology and more clean energy-powered computing infrastructure, is revolutionarily transparent, secure, and efficient. Sai's mission is to develop energism, or energy-efficient technologies and products, together as an integrated solution called Sai Hub that can minimize the major costs, including electricity, data, chips, and cooling, and environmental impact of Bitcoin mining activities, and thus promote green transition across the Bitcoin mining, heating, and power industries.
Now, let me introduce our Sai Hub solution, an integrated and decentralized solution composed of 4 parts. It is created to reduce the core costs in the mining process and build a more efficient and sustainable infrastructure for Bitcoin mining. This is how our Sai Hub developed. The first generation of Sai Hub used 16 nanometer chips. The power was 50 kilowatts, hash rates around 350 T. It can reuse waste heat for single house heating services. The second generation of Sai Hub was a step forward. It adopts 7 to 8 nanometer chips. The power for a single Sai Hub was around 250 kilowatts, and the hash rates leaped to 5P. This is enough to recycle the heat for a small community or an agricultural greenhouse, allowing us to provide large-scale heating services. Now, we have launched Sai Hub 3, the latest generation of our solution, which is more efficient, digitalized, and customized. To improve efficiency, we plan to adopt 5 nanometer chips, which could go down to 3 nanometer chips in the future. Also, we will release our mobile application for cloud management, in which mining pools, wallets, and browsers will be open sourced and integrated. Furthermore, we will cooperate with chip and miner manufacturers to build the next generation hashboard and power supply based on our Sai Hub solutions. Let's take a closer look at the 4 components of our Sai Hub 3 now. CAP is a better boiler that we developed for the heating industry. It has 2 main features. The first feature is a liquid cooling system that is 5 times more efficient than air cooling. Hundreds of fans are replaced with 1 to 2 circulating water pumps, so there is less noise and dust-free. It is easier to maintain for the mining operator as well. The second feature is waste heat utilization. We can reuse 85 to 90% of heat from the miner and provide hot water for heating services. Our CAP is a better heating source that we could provide to replace electric boilers, which is suitable for commercial, residential, and agriculture heating scenarios. Box is a foldable and portable mining rig that provides an efficient way to turn excess energy into Bitcoin assets. The foldable structure makes it 7 times as portable as other containers. And the simple installation procedure allows it to greatly save labor, time, and cost. App is an all-in-one cloud management master. With our app, you can easily manage your assets, mining progress, energy, and safety. For asset management, app works as a decentralized wallet that allows users to manage their digital assets on their phone. The app's mining management series provides access to mainstream mining pools and blockchain browsers, so there's no need to download any additional apps or browsers. For energy management, the app includes various sensors and real-time displays of power and heat, through which you can easily see how much electricity you have consumed, as well as the running status of your mining rigs. For safety management, the app is equipped with remote controls, letting users manage safety utilities remotely. Finally, our app is compatible with mainstream cold wallet products, allowing users to store their digital assets in a safe deposit box. The Sai Hub PCB for hashboard has 3 core features. The first feature is intensive. It will be customized with high chip density and with good layout of components. The second feature is efficient. Our PCB is made to meet the maximum efficiency, so it can host more chips in each PCB. We also adopt a standard structure for the chips that makes it suitable for overclocking. The third feature is stable. It is designed for highly efficient liquid cooling. It lowers the rate of damage. Also, we will find advanced power supply solutions to adapt liquid cooling system. We have prepared a video to present Sai Hub. Now, let's give it a watch.
Sai Heat uses our proprietary liquid cooling system to recover over 90% of chip-generated waste heat and provides a better boiler for larger-scale heating purposes. Sai Watt builds highly mobile Bitcoin mining data centers to consume electricity on-site as a better battery that can efficiently monetize clean power. Sai Byte is a smart, all-in-one cloud system as a better browser, managing Sai's energy-efficient Bitcoin mining hardware globally. Sai Chip is our plan to co-develop the next-generation hashboard and chips using Sai's liquid cooling expertise with industry partners. Integrating these 4 technologies and initiatives, our Sai Hub solution brings 4 key products to the Bitcoin mining industry. Our patented Bitcoin heating cab perfectly replaces traditional fossil fuel boilers and furnaces in broad heating applications. One single cabinet can heat room space above 2,000 square meters or provide over 200 kilowatts equivalent heat. It also generates Bitcoin uninterruptedly. Depending on the different heating demand and conditions, our cabinets can be conveniently conjuncted to adjust heat output. Ideal application scenarios include industrial and commercial buildings, such as factories, supermarkets, and resorts. Another classic heating user is agricultural greenhouses. Our cabinets can also apply to urban district heating projects through electrifying the boiler rooms, which can reduce our dependence on fossil fuels for heating purposes, which in fact accounts for 40% of global carbon emission. Our collapsible Bitcoin mining box offers superior efficiency and mobility to Bitcoin mining data centers. A trailer can carry 7 of our folded block boxes, while only being able to carry 1 box of any other kind. It can be deployed at especially renewable power stations as a plug-and-play battery, which is complementary to power storage and transmission to support the green transition of grid. The Sai Hub app is developed to monitor and manage our global Bitcoin mining hardware, including cab and box. It also enables our client to access to operation statistics with great transparency and security. The Sai Hub PCB is our redesigned hashboard, providing higher density of chips and liquid cooling adaptive layout to further improve its energy efficiency. In the Web 3 era, the demand for computing power and electricity will only continue to increase exponentially. We believe that the innovative blockchain computing network, especially the Bitcoin mining data centers, have great potential to improve the energy efficiency and reshape our energy structure with its decentralized nature. Sai is taking a leadership position in this transition. Our goal is to become the largest operator of sustainable Bitcoin mining, available power, and innovative heating in the world.
The second part of our business that we want to introduce is Sai BTC. Sai BTC is a clean mining fund and a better access to own Bitcoin. When it comes to choosing Bitcoin as your digital assets, people have many reasons, but how can we obtain Bitcoin? By mining or trading? We think mining is a better way to own Bitcoin. Mining is an investment procedure. When you invest in mining, you become a shareholder of a decentralized bank. So, you must profit from this issue and settle procedure. The second aspect is that through mining, you can get cheaper Bitcoins, which is good for large-scale institutional investors. I hope Sai will become your best partner to mine Bitcoin. We are professional and experienced in both the procedure and the resources. We have transparent and reliable management to guarantee our customers' profit. Here, you can see the step-by-step services that we provide for our customers. We provide services from the point of procurement to transportation, installing and activating the risks, operation and maintenance, output and distribution, up to disposal and circulation. The third program I want to introduce today is Sai Lab. Sai Lab is our scientific hub of mining and crypto industry news. It is dedicated to producing in-time news, accurate analysis, and industry trends. As we heard that many in both the media and the public think that Bitcoin mining industry is costly and wasteful. In some countries, the industry is facing tough regulations. Even Elon Musk thought Bitcoin mining is not clean. However, when we look at scientific data, Bitcoin mining uses 40 to 50% of clean power to empower the industry, showing that there's huge potential for clean transition of cryptocurrency infrastructure. The company name Sai are three initial letters of three words, which are sustainable, available, and innovative. They are not only the developing philosophies of the company, but also representing the three missions that we as a clean tech company trying to accomplish. That is, sustainable mining, available power, and innovative heating. About sustainable mining, Bitcoin mining today mainly uses 5 to 8 nanometer chips, which are highly effective, but also require incredible amounts of energy consumption. Although the chips are getting more powerful, we will still consume more energy to run these chips. This is because no matter how much technology advances, it cannot escape the fundamental law of energy. As I explained in the laws of thermodynamics, increasing computing power means increasing energy consumption, which in today's society means increasing fossil fuel consumption. However, fossil fuel is not sustainable. We need a long-term sustainable approach to underpin the silicon-based future. How can we decrease carbon emissions and reuse energy as much as possible without an alternative source of energy? This is Sai's first mission, building a sustainable mining infrastructure with a sustainable approach. Our second mission is called available power. Clean power is currently too unstable for computing due to being reliant on fluctuating forces of nature. Not only that, clean power stations are mostly built in remote areas, so the cost of construction, maintenance, and transmission are relatively high. We found that some of the clean power are not cheap, not stable, and not reliable for computing. So we think sustainable mining needs more available power. Through Bitcoin mining and our integrated solutions, we allow clean power to be monetized into digital assets on-site, instead of wastage or storage. The last mission, innovative heating, is our top priority. Through our unique waste heat recovery technology, we can save as much as 50% of energy consumed for Bitcoin mining and decrease the cost of both computing and heating industries. The waste heat from chips is collected and put into various heating application scenarios, which can reduce our dependence on fossil fuels for heating purposes, which in fact accounts for 40% of global carbon emission. The three missions summarize that Sai is aiming to solve for a green mining future. Also, Sai takes ESG concept very seriously. We are fully committed to the principles of sustainable governance, and we released our 2021 sustainability report, as well as our carbon footprint report, proving our commitment to a sustainable future. We aim to be on the forefront of transition away from fossil fuels in the industry, and we also plan to provide carbon audit services to industry players, which is an important step on the way toward carbon neutrality. We talked a bit about energism earlier. Next, I will introduce to you how the Sai team implies this concept and how we strive to become energists as we cooperate with our partners. The two core concepts that guide our actions are open source and decentralization. We think open source is a radical concept, allowing explosive innovation through the free flow of information between peers. We at Sai are committed to employing the power of open source to lead innovation in the new frontier of human progress. Also, open source allows us to attract the most intelligent and efficient solutions to the problems facing us. In the spirit of open source, we are willing to open up all our patents and innovations with our partners. The second concept is decentralization. We think energy can be seen as a decentralized resource scattered all over the world, with various means of extraction. It is our goal as humans to cooperate to find new means of extracting and collecting energy for the benefit of all mankind. These two concepts, together with the concept of energism, make up what we at Sai call energies, our guiding principle for carrying the company into the forefront of future tech. Sai's internal strategy is summarized by the word TREE, representing teamwork, risk control, expenditures, and equity. From the establishment of the company, our team members were working with distributed coordination around the world. We aim to build a strong and high-efficient team, so we have flat management, and we are willing to share options with all team members. Meanwhile, our company structure is organized as a Fibonacci tree. As you can see on the screen, different branches represent different teams of the company. For example, Sai.TECH, Sai.Watt, Sai.TECH are like leaves on the tree, finding power, heating, and computing resource. Sai.Heat focuses on liquid cooling and heating reuse system. Sai.Watt is responsible for searching more clean power and assistance for the operation. Sai.Byte works on developing computing software ecosystem. Sai.Chip aims to find access to improve the chip efficiency. And Sai.Meta mainly concentrates on marketing, ESG, transaction, and acquisition. Sai.Fiat and Sai.4Sai are like the trunk of the tree, providing a foundation for risk management and balanced expenditures for the company. Sai.Fiat plays a significant role in fundraising, insurance, auditing, and trading. In the meanwhile, Sai.4Sai is responsible for facility, organization, compliance, and integration. Sai aims to cultivate the seeds of the green energy revolution through the employment of efficient mining techniques. We imitate the plant photosynthesis and concluded our own business logic as mining photosynthesis. The electricity and fund play the role of carbon dioxide and water. Chips, together with algorithms, looks like the chloroplast. The Bitcoin generated by this procedure looks like the organics. And the heat for miner is like the oxygen for creatures. Seed represents the DNA of our cooperation model with partners. That is, Sai plus energy plus energist plus DAO. By collaborating with clean power providers, large-scale miners, and heating operators, we strive to integrate these fields and create the most efficient Bitcoin mining solutions. As for DAO, which means decentralized autonomous organization, we naturally involve protecting our customers, investors, and partners as we build a mining forest on a global scale. Now, let me show you a short video to illustrate these concepts.
We imitate the plant photosynthesis to understand Bitcoin mining. Electricity and fund play the role of sunshine and water. Chips and algorithm are the chloroplasts and enzyme. The Bitcoin generated by this procedure are the organics, and it creates heat for miners. At Sai, we grow our organization like a tree. Sai Foci is our roots, absorbing nutrients by recruiting talent. Sai Fiat is our trunk, raising funds and gathering resources to support the team. Sai Meta and Sai Chip constitute the crown, delivering information and innovation. Sai Watt, Sai Heat, and Sai Byte make up the leaves of our tree, attracting power, heating and computing resources. Seed is the DNA of our cooperation model, which can be understood by the equation. Sai represents our efficient mining photosynthesis. Energy means collaborating with clean power owners, large miners, and heating operators. Energist means coordinate with media, researchers, manufacturers, and inventors. DAO is a decentralized autonomous organization, which means we naturally protect our customers, investors, and partners. Tree represents our organization structure and efficient teamwork. Seed is the DNA of our operation model. Together we can grow into a forest. Cultivate the seeds of the green energy revolution with Sai. Please visit our website to find out more.
Next, let me give you a brief self-introduction. Born in 1993, I have always had a passion for entrepreneurship. I dropped out of my university education to put my ideas into practice by creating my own business revolving around cryptocurrency mining and green energy. I also published a book called Computing, discussing the future of computing and energy. This is what grew into Sai, the company I'm running today. Also, my second book, Energism, is coming soon. I will talk about more applications from the concept of energy science. Please look forward to it. Here are our experienced and professional creators of this company. They are responsible for different branches of our operation. We fight shoulder to shoulder to advance our company goals together. And we are more than happy to have more experts, despite their nation, race, and gender, to join us in the future. As for our holders, we are financially backed by many highly influential investors. Bitmain and Datacenters Capital are our strategic investors. Taking this opportunity, I would like to express my gratitude to Bitmain. As the world-leading mining manufacturer, they have given us so much support. I would also like to thank Datacenters Capital for their support on the capital market all along. Thanks for the support that all the investors give to us. For the future, we would love to welcome more investors who are interested in joining us. Then, we come to our builders. We have an international and diverse builder team. Although the team consists of only 18 motivated young talents who are located all over the world, but we are a strong fighting force. Average age of the team is 31 years old. 40% of the team members are female. They are ambitious and promising to help shape the green future and make the world better. Now, I am beyond excitement to announce the most uplifting news of today, that we are going public on Nasdaq. Again, a massive thanks to our global investors, business partners, and team members. Thanks to all of you for your support and hard work that makes Sai come this far. As being listed on Nasdaq, Sai will march into the global market and serve more global customers in the future.
Congratulations to the people at Sai for a great year of business and innovation. The Sai business model is getting ready to make Bitcoin mining green and ESG friendly. and I highly anticipate seeing your great progress in 2022.
I am pleased to extend my congratulations on the Sai Time 2022 virtual release. I have witnessed Sai's business taking off over the last year, and I am glad to join this exciting journey with Sai. I wish Sai a greater success in the coming days.
Congratulations to the wonderful people at Sai for a great year of business success and technology innovation. The Sai team is ready to revolutionize Bitcoin mining, and I highly anticipate even more great progress in the year of 2022. Thank you.
As a friend of SAI.TECH founders and one of the Amino Capital team, SAI.TECH has persistently thrived throughout the pandemic. Therefore, I'm proud to witness their efficient work in the past year. I wish SAI.TECH become the top players in the Bitcoin mining industry, and I anticipate the potential growth of SAI.TECH team. Hereby, I deliver my sincere congratulations to SAI.TECH for going public.
I'd like to wish the people at SAI a happy new year. I'm incredibly excited about what you have done. I'm looking forward to seeing your business take the Bitcoin industry by storm.
Hello, SAI.TECH family. I'm thrilled to witness the remarkable achievement of SAI becoming listed on NASDAQ. As the company is entering a new phase, I wish SAI the best of wishes for the journey ahead.
Hello to all members at the SAI.TECH family. I'm so grateful to join the exciting journey with you. With your courage, persistence, and determination, I believe SAI will have a great year of 2022.
Congratulations to the brilliant team at SAI for the great year of remarkable achievements in business and technology innovation. SAI is ready to empower the Bitcoin mining sustainable and carbon neutral. I wish SAI continued success in 2022.
In closing, let me share my favorite quote of Rockefeller, who innovated the modern energy structure of oil and petrol. He said, "Our destiny offers not the cup of despair, but the chalice of opportunity." A new era is coming. With the advent of Web3, we have great challenges and great opportunities. It is our time now to take the chalice of opportunity and start a new energy revolution. Visit our website today and join us to make the world better. Thank you.